good morning. Myself Priya, working as an assistant professor, Department of Mechatronics, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. I am going to handle the subject MEMS and nanotechnology. Today, let us discuss about the topic Introduction to Microsensor. MEMS are micro electromechanical system is a technique of combination of electrical and mechanical components together on a chip to produce a system of miniaturized dimensions. Because MEMS is nothing but micro electromechanical system. Micro means the size of the system is 10 power minus 6. Okay, in below diagram represent the one is the mechanical system, another one is the electrical system. Because MEMS combination of both technologies. Okay. Next one is the integration of a number of micro components in a single chip, which allows the microsystem to both sense and control the environment. Next, what is mean by MEMS? MEMS is nothing but micro electromechanical system. Any engineering system that permits electrical and mechanical functions, which components of micrometers is a MEMS. 1 micrometer is nothing but 10 power minus 6. So it's a comparatively in human have 1 by 10. Okay. Next, what are the products available in MEMS? First one is the microsensors, micro actuators, read and write heads, inkjet printer heads, micro device components. First, in microsensors, what are the sensors involving in the MEMS technology? Acoustic wave, biomedical and chemical, inertia, optical, pressure, radiation, thermal, etc. Next one is the micro actuators. What are the micro actuators involving in MEMS technology? Valves, pumps, microfluidics, electrical and optical rays and switches. Read gets in used to do computer storage systems. Okay. Next one is the micro device components. For example, quantum reconsumptions aircrafts, mini robots and toys, microsurgical and mobile telecom equipment, etc. Okay. Next one is the what is the miniaturization makes engineering sense. Okay. In small systems tend to move or stop more quickly due to low mechanical inertia. It is thus ideal for precision movements and for rapid actuation. Miniaturized systems encounter less thermal distortion and mechanical vibration due to low mass. Okay, next miniaturized devices are particularly suited for biomedical and aerospace application due to their mini size and miniaturization size and weight. Small systems have higher dimensional stability and high temperature due to low thermal expansion. Next one is the smaller size of the system needs less space requirement. So we are using this technology. This allows the packaging of more functional component in single devices. Okay. This MEMS technology is used to in the integrated chips. Okay, integrated chip is nothing but the many components are equipped with single chip. Okay, if for example we are using the mobile phones, correct? So the mobile phones, the integrated chip is used in this one. Okay, next one is the less material requirement, means low cost of production and transportation. Next one is the ready mass production in batches. Okay, this is the enabling technologies for miniaturization. Okay, in MEMS technology, in various types of techniques we are using. Okay, in first microsystem technology, that means 1 micrometer is equal to 1 millimeter. Okay, microsystem technologies is used to miniaturize device. This is the top-down approaches. Okay, this top-down approaches introduced in 1947 with the invention of transistor, but the term micro machining was coined in 1982. Okay, next one technology is nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is 0.1 nanometer to 0.1 micrometer. This is the bottom-up approach, inspired by Richard in 1959 with active R&D began in around 1995. There is a long way to build it nano devices. Okay, 1 micrometer is nothing but 10 power minus 6. 1/10 of human hair. Okay, 1 nanometer is nothing but 10 power minus 9, span of 10 H2 atoms. Okay, this is the example. Next, MEMS as a microsensor. The block diagram is shown. What are the devices used in this one. Okay, one is the micro sensing element transduction unit. Okay, first the input signal is given to the micro sensing element. The output of the micro sensing element is given to the transduction unit. Another one input of the transduction unit is power supply. Okay, finally output of the transduction unit is given to the output signal. For example, micro pressure sensor we are using. Okay, this below diagram shown in the micro pressure sensor. Next one is the MEMS as a micro actuator. This is the motor. This also using the micro actuating element, transduction unit, power supply. Okay, micro motor produced by a LIGA process. Okay, lithographic process. Next one is the what are the components used in micro system? One is the sensor, actuator, signal transduction unit, and power supply. This is the what are the components we are using this one. Okay. Next, the commercial MEMS and microsystem products. In microsensors means we are using the acoustic wave sensor, biomedical, chemical, optical, pressure, stress, thermal sensor. We are using this one. Next one is the micro actuators. What are the actuators used in MEMS technology? Means grippers, motors, relays and switches, valves and pumps, optical equipment. Optical equipment is nothing but the switches and lenses and mirrors. Next one is the microsystem. Microsystem is a combination of both. One is the sensors, another one is the actuators. Okay, the combination of sensors and actuators plus signal transduction. This is the intelligent microsystem. Okay, micromechatronic systems involving these equipments. One is the package on signal chip. If this is an integrated chip means what are the equipment is equipped in single chip. One is the sensing input. Input is given to the sensing elements. The output of the sensing element is given to the transduction unit. Okay. Next, it's given to the signal conditioner and processor and then controller. Okay. Next, the input of the measurements is given to the comparator. The comparator comparing the measurements and desired measured values, and then output of the compared value is given to the controller, and then finally given to the actuator. Finally, we get the output. Next one is the comparison of microelectronics and microsystem. Okay, previously we used the microelectronics, so it's a two-dimensional structure, but microsystem is three-dimensional structure. Microelectronics it is a stationary structures because it's not a moving part, but microsystem allows to the involving the moving components. Microelectronics transmit electricity for specific electrical functions. IC die is produced from containing media, but in microsystem perform a great variety of specific biological, chemical, electrochemical and optical functions is there. Delicate components are interfaced with working media. Use single crystal silicon dies, silicon component, ceramic and plastic materials are used in the microelectronics. But in microsystem, we use single crystal silicon dies and few other materials. Gallium arsenide, quartz, polymer, ceramics and metals. Okay. In this microelectronics, fewer components to be assembled, but in microsystem it is a single chip. Its phase is small size. We are using the many components which to be assembled. Next one is the major IC design methodology. Next one is the lack of engineering design methodology and standards. Okay, large number of electrical feed through and leads. Next one is the fewer electrical feed through and leads. Okay. In microelectronics, mass production we will get, but in microsystems, batch production are in customer need basis. And the multidisciplinary nature of microsystem in engineering. In nature science means we are classified into electrochemical process, quantum physics, solid state physics, scaling laws, material science. Electrochemical process further classification is electrical engineering. In electrical engineering, this methodology is used. One is the CMOS and integration of mixed electric circuit design, electric systems for electrohydrodynamic and signal transduction. In quantum physics, in mechanical engineering, it's used to machine component design, precision machine design, mechanism and linkage, thermodynamics, intelligent control, and microprocess equipment. Okay. Next, material science means in the material engineering, it's used to designing the material for substrate and package, materials for signal mapping and transduction, materials for fabrication process. Okay. In mechanical engineering, it's a combination of chemical engineering and industrial engineering. Okay. Chemical engineering, it's used to fabricate the microfabrication process and thin film technology here used. Industrial engineering means process design, production control, and microassembly. Because industrial engineering is coming from the mechanical engineering. Next, the brief history of MEMS. It can be said that the invention of the transistor and the subsequent development of the microelectronics have done more to shape the modern era than any other invention. Okay, 1947, Bourdon invented the bipolar transistor. In bipolar transistor, roughly 50 years later, electronics account for 10%. That means $4 million the world GDP. Okay, this is the invention of this microelectronics. Okay, what are the milestones in the electronics field? 1925, vacuum tubes for almost all complex circuits are invented. 1935, simple solid state diodes are invented. 1940, first commercial source of high purity silicon and germanium. 1947, first transistor built. 1972, point contact transistor were used for several years. 1952, Shockley invents junction transistor and Gordon Sparks reduced its practice. 1954, first silicon-based solar cells are invented. 1958, the micro generation. 1959, the semiconductors were invented. 1960, invention of ruby laser. 1962, leading to heater legal bottles will vilify. 1966, first year silicon-based circuit sales outstrip. In 1970s, MIS, that means metal insulator semiconductor. 1980, VLSI. VLSI, very large, small scale. Very large, small integration. 1 millimeter desired root reach. 1990s, ULSI. This means a 0.18 millimeter desired root reach. 1920s, vacuum tubes are invented. In 1950, isolated transistor. 1970, silicon-based ICs. 1979, HB, micro machines inject nozzle. 1980, gas arsenium-based IC, superconductive junction. 1982, LIGA process. 1983, integrated pressure sensors. 1983, infrastructure machinery. 1986, invention of the AFM. 1990, optical circuit. 1993, multi-user MEMS process. 1994, deep reactive ion etching is patterned. 2000, optical MEMS bomb. 2000, bio MEMS proliferate. 2000, the number of MEMS device and application continuously increased. Okay, after 2000, MEMS and nanotechnology, the application continuously increased. Okay, this is the Moore laws. Okay, what is mean by Moore laws? It's described the temporal regularly that the number of resistor or integrated circuits double approximately every 2 years. The advancement is important as other aspects of technological process. Okay, these are the graph Moore's law. This is the evaluation of electronic device. This figure shows this is a vacuum disc. This one is the discrete transistor. This is the small scale integration, medium scale integration, integrated circuits. This one is the very large small scale integration, surface mount circuits. Okay. This one is the microelectronic proliferations. The integrated circuits were invented in 1958. World transistor production has more than doubled every year for the past 20 years. Okay. Every year, more transistors are produced than in all previous years combined. Approximately 10 power 18 transistors were produced in all the recent years. Okay. To compare, in number of cells in a human body is 10 power 14. Number of second alarms in Big Bang is 10 power 70. Okay. Number of atoms in the world, roughly 50 transistors for every ant in the world. Okay. Next topic is sensors. Okay. In normally its sensor, its function of the sensor is non-electrical physical into electrical signal. It converts the non-electrical to electrical signals. Okay. This is the diagram. Okay. One is the measurement value is given to the sensor. The output of the sensor is the processor. Processor output is given to the display. It's an output signal. Okay, trends in sensor technologies. Miniaturization technology is used in this MEMS. Next one is the integration. Sensor, signal processing and actuators. Sensor with signal processing circuit for linearization sensor output. Next one is the sensor with built-in actuator for automatic calibration, change of sensitivity, etc. Sensor array means one function unit. It's improved to use the reliability. Next one is the multiple function unit. Okay. This one is the micro sensor. 1995 global sensor market $6 billion US dollar. Okay, 25% for MEMS-based devices. Annual increase in the market volume is 20% of this one. Okay, why we are using the micro sensor? Because it is a lower manufacturing cost. Because of the it's a mass production, less material you are used. Next one is the wide exploration of IC technology. IC technology means it's used to equipped with single chip in all the equipments. Okay. Next one is the wider applicability to sensor arrays. Fourth one is the lower weight. This is the application of the MEMS technology. Okay, this is used, the micro sensors is used in this automotives. Okay, first one is the manifold or temperature manifold. The absolute pressure sensor is used to monitoring the temperature in the car. Okay, next one is the pressure sensor, fluid oil pressure sensor. Next one is the combustion sensor. Okay, these are the sensor is used to monitoring the temperature, pressure and fuel level and what are the distance of this two cars. Okay. In automotive industry, the MEMS technology is used. Average electronics contents of the car is today 20%. Okay, it's increased safety and reduce fuel consumption and pollution. In medical application, measurement of physical chemical parameter of blood, temperature, pressure, pH levels. Okay. In integrated sensor in catheters. But in medical application, in MEMS technology used in cancer treatment. Okay, it's used to chemotherapy. Okay, at that time it's used in this technology. Next one is the consumer electronics, environmental applications, food industry, process industry and robotics. Okay. Next is classification of sensors. Okay, the thermal sensor. Thermal sensor is used to measure the temperature, heat flow, entropy, heat capacity. In radiation sensor is used to measure the gamma rays, X-ray rays, ultraviolet, visible and infrared light, microwave, radio waves, etc. Next one is the mechanical sensor. Mechanical sensor is used to measurement the displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, pressure, mass flow, acoustic wavelength and amplitude. Next one is the magnetic sensor. Magnetic sensor is used to measure the magnetic field flux, magnetic movement, magnetization, magnetic permeability, etc. Another one is the chemical sensor. Chemical sensor is used to measure the pH level and ion gas concentration, toxic and flammable materials. Biological sensor is used to measure the proteins and hormones and antigens. Okay. Next, the mechanical sensor. It's used to measure the mechanical phenomena, pressure, force, torque, inertia and flow. Okay, now we will discuss the pressure sensor. First, micro sensor developed and used by industry, piezo-resistive pressure sensor to reduce fuel consumption by a tight control of the radio between air and fuel. Disposal blood pressure sensor to monitor the status of the pattern during operation. Next one is the low production cost, high sensitivity and low hysteresis. Commercial products are usually either piezoresistive or capacitive. Okay, what are the principle of pressure sensor? It's a membrane sensor. Okay, so deflection of the membrane, change in the resonance frequency. This is the membrane sensor. Planar cup sensor and optical method. Next, piezoresistive pressure sensor. What is meant by piezoresistive pressure sensor? It's used to measuring the pressure level in the substrates. Okay, the piezoresist is integrated in the membrane. Okay, this is the diagram. Okay, this is the substrate. We are using the pressure. Pressure deflects the membrane. At the time, the resistance will be changes proportional to the deflection and thus the pressure. Resistance changes measured with the Wheatstone bridge. Wheatstone bridge, we are using the measure the unknown resistance value. Okay. Next one is the capacity membrane pressure sensor. Capacity membrane deflects with pressure is applied. Distance between the electrode changes and capacitance changes. Okay. Why we are using the capacitive sensors means capacitive membrane pressure sensor means no hysteresis loss, better long-term stability, higher sensitivity, higher production. Okay, so we are using this one. Next one is the capacitive sensor based on home technology. Utilize parallel home. Force is applied parallel to the surface. Force is transferred in the displacement, changing capacitance. What force is applied to the membrane means at the time we are changing the capacitive level and displacement will transfer to the changing capacitance. On one side capacitance increase and the other side will be decreased. Okay, this is the concept. Next one is the Max Ethernal interferometer. Laser light brought into the sensor by optical fiber. Light is split into two beams. Okay, one light beam crosses a micromembrane which is deformed by pressure. Another deformation like properties, the beams are combined and brought to photodiode. Okay, next one is the different propagation speed result in the phase plug. Okay, chip size is 0.3 mm into 5 mm. Okay, output of this one is 14 microvolt ampere. Okay, next one is the position and speed microsensor where it's used. It's an automobile, robotics and medical instrument. In robotic application, it's a, we are moving the arm position means we are using this microsensor, speed sensors. Okay, next one is the magnetic sensor to measure angular displacement. Measurement of joint angle in robotics, Hall sensor based measurement of angular displacement. One is the rotor with a row of the stator contains Hall sensor, permanent magnet located on the sensors. Teeth passing by a Hall sensor change magnetic field. Length of this one is the 4 mm. Resolution is 0.028 degree. Thank you.